It's finally a freaking morning I can go hunt. Dude, I tell you what, it's a spirit killer when I can't have my damn mornings to go hunt. Gotta get up and go to freaking work during hunting season. It's just not even right. But I'm going this morning. Temperature's falling. I'm gonna shoot anything except the little buck. Thing stuff's getting ready to break loose. The bucks are scraping. It's just almost that time. It's really, really close. But I still think that the big boys won't quite be cruising yet, like hardcore cruising. They're getting ready. A couple days it'll be Halloween. And that's like the magic time of the year. It seems like Halloween, a lot of big bucks hit the dirt. Well, hell, I'm headed there. I'm gonna get up in my saddle up in one of these trees I've been eyeballing, and we'll just see what happens. Coyote, doe, squirrel, big buck, we'll let them have it. Got a doe coming. She's about 50 yards. Let's see if she comes. I'll shoot her. She just turned around and went back with the other ones. There's 4 or 5 does down there, like a little 6-pointer. I thought maybe we were gonna get some protein on the ground. She's out there about 80 yards now. Well, no shots at anything. I had a black squirrel come in behind me. I was trying to get the shot on video. He seen me spinning around. Got a shot, dude. I'm talking like a ½ an inch over him. That was close. My first shot at a black squirrel ever. That's pretty cool. But he's still around. That's gonna be like the big trophy when I get one of those. On to the next hunt. Dude, it's Saturday. Got this front moving in right before Halloween, and I'm not even on a big one. I'm not sure where one is. I've been doing stuff here, kind of like some chores, you know, midday chores, and I feel like I'm running late. So what I'm doing, I'm going right back into the same little cheesy tree that I shot that first doe out of. I'm just gonna get up there and I'm gonna sit cheesy. And I got me an Exodus for the first nice doe that comes. I'm not real sure if there's any good box around there because I haven't seen any, but I'm going in and something's gonna get it, because Melissa, the queen of the forest, my wife, you all know her if you watch our little show here. She wants some ground meat. She wants to pre-cook it, and then we will pressure can it to have it for a whenever date. So that's what we're after. Going after a doe to get some ground meat to pressure can. When we get there, I'm going to make a mock scrape, and maybe we'll get a little bit of that footage too. We'll make a mock scrape. I'll show you that tree again. We'll get up there. Just gonna hang out in the old saddle. Might do a little swinging. Had to go check out a little spot real quick. Just see how it was, you know. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go get set up in this spot I was in. Real easy to get to. I'll see you over there. Alright guys, I'll show you what I did.
Dude, I'm sweating. I didn't want to be, but I'm to my spot. I walked back here. I already seen a couple deer. Here, I kicked out this mock scrape. That shit you see that's hanging off that limb, that's some of my homemade tarsal gland stuff. I want to see how it works. But it's supposed to rain like right at dark, so it'll probably be washed away, but I'm gonna get back up that tree. I just consider this a cheesy setup, but you know, if a doe comes down this little road or comes out of the thicket behind me, I'm gonna shoot her. Let's go get set up. I was putting on my camera arm, and for some reason I just looked back, saw this deer way back in the woods. Seen him coming. He was headed right down the trail to me pretty quick, so I hurried up and pulled my bow up because I wasn't sure how big he was. Then went ahead and got my camera hooked up really quick, which, I mean, he was closing the gap at about 30 yards, but he still never saw me. So he came in, he was checking the wind, and the wind's blowing right to him from that where that mock scrape is that I just made with my tarsal gland scent. And he was so curious. I'm going to cut it short, but he stood there for probably 20 minutes before he moved on up to where the scrape is. When he did decide to move, he came right to my tree at about 6 yards, and I didn't reach up and turn the camera on. I was setting up. Dude, I wasn't even set up. I made that mock scrape. Put my scent in there. Freaking wind's blowing that way. I get all set up. Dude, I'm 10 foot in the air. That buck comes up here. He's probably 125 inch 8-pointer. Came into 10 yards. When I cut the video, I couldn't restart it because he got so close, and he went into my scrape I just made. And another forky came. Kind of a bigger forky. Anyway, he hung around here for about 30 minutes. He looked right at me. He's messing around. He made his own scrape. Went to mine, and then he cut up. He's headed into the wind. Dude, I see a black squirrel. If he comes this way, I'm gonna try to shoot him. About 30 minutes later, I seen this deer quite a ways off, and I didn't know what he was, and I grunted at him a few times. Man, he got an attitude, was ripping stuff up, came all the way up to me. He stuck around, started raking up some stuff, making his scrape. He chewed the ends of them branches off. And man, this deer has an attitude problem. Just had another nice buck come through, dude. They're getting fired up. This is the first sign I've seen of the bucks. Just, dude, that last one, they're nice. I mean, anybody would be happy with him. That second one looked pretty nice. I think he was at like a 2.5, 3.5-year-old 10-point. Just little points making him a 10. But he was out there. I just let him go. I'm looking for a really big one, but that stuff is so cool, dude. I'm never gonna miss this. Ever in my life will I miss the rut for deer. Stuff is awesome. Next morning, I'm back in the same tree. It's a nice rainy Sunday morning. I got a little spell between like a 2-hour time frame. Hopefully it don't downpour on me. That's one of the reasons why I didn't go deep onto this one spot this morning, and I wanted to real bad. But doe or buck in this spot when they come by, it's got to be a doe, and he's got to be big. 160 plus. gonna hammer one or a black squirrel. About an hour and a half after daylight, this little Forky came in. Man, he walked right up to my mock scrape and was really getting into it. Started sniffing the stuff I put out. He was all over it. She came in, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. She came right off that hill, right under me. It looked like I smoked her, dude. There's blood all over the place. The other one had no idea. So we got some rain moving in. I think I'm gonna get down. We're gonna go track her. Go get us some more meat, dude. Looked like a great shot. Let's go check it out. There's on impact. Looked like a good hard shot. It was real tight in the pocket. There's just blood all over through here. It looked like the arrow might have hit the leg on the other side and it didn't pass through. But I'm gonna turn this off and blood trailer. We'll see here in a little bit. I had to turn it back on. I just want to show you guys why I love these broadheads. There is blood sprayed everywhere. It's been a good blood trail, probably 80 yards from where I shot her, and we're still getting good blood. Goes up in there. She's right there. Let's walk around here. Looks like the deer really been coming through all this thick stuff. Good kill. She went down fast, just like you want them. I'm getting nothing but close shots these days, but hey, that's bow hunting, ain't it? You want them nice and close. Thank you, Mama Doe. Man, look at that hole. Oh, look. There's where it came out. Okay. Heck, no wonder she broke my arrow. Thank you, big girl. She came over here and stood. That's the kind of shot you want, man. I know stuff happens bow hunting, but you want to put them down that quick. She had no idea. Not a clue. But hey, thanks for being on this hunt with me. The last 2 days were pretty action-packed. Them bucks were pushing it, dude. I almost wanted to call one Chubbs and shoot him, because I'm looking for Chubbs. I just want him to be up around 160 plus. Because I've shot a lot of different size bucks around that range over the years. I'm just trying to hold out for a nice big one, and hopefully when I get my chance I can make it happen. But until then, we got meat. Big old girl. Got the old killing stick sitting over there. Hey, we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm not going to work on Halloween. I'm gonna go where Chubbs lives. So we'll see you there.